Hello from Gardening at Douentza here in Ireland, and this video is to show you what's looking good in the greenhouse now, just at the very end of November. So it's a lovely sunny day. It's been very cold. We've had frost on the ground outside, but the light was so good this morning I decided I'd come in and just, have a look at what's looking good in the greenhouse at the moment. And do you see what's going to draw my eye here? Do you see that orange there? Let's go on in and have a look. We've got two orange things. We've got Brugmansia sanguinea, which is still in full flower. I've got 3, 4, 5 flowers on it at the moment, either in full flower or coming. And an Epiphyllum ackermanii, which really should have been brought into the house, but I missed it. And it's about to open 2 flowers there. Now those 2 flowers are actually on separate leaves, so they should be actually quite large if it doesn't get too cold in here for it. Do you see that over there? In the far distance, it's one of our windmills on the mountains around here. I've just walked down to the other side of the greenhouse now so that the door is facing, well, it's at my back, and we can see that I have various Aeoniums that are about to come into flower. They elongate like this as they do. And in the background there, the purple of the Tibouchina still in full bloom. And now we're going to take a walk up this side past the Salvia, leucantha, which is looking quite fluffy at the moment. And that Echeveria, because what do I see? I see Cyclamen, which are just coming into bloom, and they're quite a joy to behold at this time of year. So let's just move up here and bring you further down to see my Cymbidiums. And the white Cymbidium, the one that usually flowers in November, is going to flower in November. Surprise, surprise. Let's see, so we've got 2 spikes here. This one has 5 flowers on it, and the very first, the top one, is opening. This other one here was much bigger, but a slug got the top of it, broke it off. So now we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buds, but that's still a good show. And let's just see what else we have. The yellow one is, well, that will be in flower before long. We've got lots of stuff coming there. And the reddy one has one quite advanced bud here. See that? And I'm not sure what else around the other side. It's a bit hard to see. Down here on the floor, my dead horse Arum is sending up leaves and shoots, and it does this. It's not like many aroids, which send up the inflorescence before the leaves. This one, the inflorescence comes after the leaves, and I hope it'll flower for me this year because I did divide it earlier on. Oh, we can't see that label, it's too faded. So I hope it's going to flower again. I am absolutely disgusted. Can you see what I've just done? As I was going inside, I decided to bring in my Haemanthus coccinea, because this one tends to leaf at this time of year and it's a bit too cold for it out here. And I lifted it up, and what happened? But I dropped it on the ground. And there we are, looking down at the door again, panning over the pelargoniums, a few of which are trying to flower. Ardens, this one here, is sending up leaves now, so that might flower soon. This one seems to have a cycle all of its own. And over here we have bananas and stuff. Now, I'm not sure, but if we can have a look in here at my Furcraea, these are these big spiky plants at the back. I think this is Furcraea parmentieri, and it's quite densely clustered in the middle. Might this be thinking about flowering? I have no idea. Normally, if grown in the wild, these need to be much, much bigger before they flower, but if you keep them in a pot and kind of restrict their growth in that way, they can flower at a smaller size, so we'll have to see if anything happens there. Might be nothing. Okay, I guess that's about it for this greenhouse tour. What I'm going to do now is to go through and remove any kind of decaying matter to reduce the likelihood of rotting. I did notice one of my epiphyllums had a rotty patch on one of its leaves, so I had to remove that. Of course, I should have done all that before I made the video, but oh well. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Oh, have a quick look at the King Protea. And I think we're going to get flowers again this year. And that looks like a bloom as well. So yeah, so that's good news. Okay, that's all. Thanks very much for watching. Check back again for lots more plant stuff. Bye.